Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session where we were learning about the emerging political trends. We have seen the end of emergency where the Janata Party has come to power. And this Janata Party's government did not continue to rule for 5 years, children. It got collapsed again in 1980. But in between, there are many important events that have taken place. I was talking about the unanimous election of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. He is a Telugu person. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy got elected as Speaker of this 6th Lok Sabha. So, it was on 26th March 1977. He was an unopposed leader, and even Congress also supported, because he was a Congress leader. Even Congress also supported Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. And he later also became the President of India, and he is the only President of India who was unanimously supported by all political parties, including the opposition party Congress. And he swore in as a President of India, 6th President of India on 25th of July 1977. This assured the practice of accepting personalities of great statesmanship and with the high standards in public life being preferred for the public offices. And certainly, it was a move away from the traditional party-based politics. Okay, so even though he doesn't belong to our party, but if he has that public stature, then they were made to this public office, highest public office in the country. So, during his term of office, Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, during his term, worked with 3 prime ministers. So, he worked with Prime Minister Morarji Desai, with his government, even with the Charan Singh government and Indira Gandhi government. With 3 governments he worked. The victorious Janata Party, that is after the 1977 elections, the Janata Party was victorious. So, Janata Party attempted to consolidate itself by dismissing the 9 Congress governments in the state. States में जो Congress governments थे उसको बरतरफ करे, उसको dismiss करा, कौन central government. So, this central government justified in dismissing the state governments even if they enjoyed majority in the assemblies. So, just because the party ruling in the state had got defeated in the parliamentary elections, with that intention they have dismissed all these 9 state governments which were being ruled by the Congress. The Janata Party argued that Congress Party had lost its mandate to rule the states even as it had been defeated in all these states, and its stand was somewhat vindicated by the victory in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Bihar, and victory of CPIM in West Bengal and DMK in Tamil Nadu. These all things proved that Congress doesn't have the right to rule in these 9 states, was their argument. The Janata Party had come to power promising a restoration of democracy and freedom from authoritarian rule. जो इंदिरा गांधी का authoritarian rule था, उसके खिलाफ elections लड़े थे, and they wanted to restore such kind of freedom. However, the disunity among the partners, आपको मालूम जनता पार्टी कैसे फॉर्म हुआ था? Because of many भारतीय लोकदल, भारतीय जनसंघ and many socialist party, Republican party, स्वतंत्र पार्टी, ये पूरा मिला के जनता पार्टी फॉर्म हुआ था. So, there was a disunity among the partners, had a serious effect even on the governance also, and its rule is most often remembered for internal squabbles and defections, okay, and the factional struggle also in the party soon culminated in the fall of the government in 1980. That means within the 3 years leading to fresh elections, it has turned out to. In 1977 Janata Party जो power में आया था, वो 3 years भी नहीं रुका था because of the squabbles, because of the internal fight and because of defections, it got collapsed, and in 1980 fresh elections were announced, and the Congress returned to power in 1980 again. So, the Congress immediately paid back the Janata government in the same coin by dismissing the Janata government in these 9 non-Congress governments which are in 9 states. The Congress was victorious in all states except Tamil Nadu and West Bengal, where the regional party was very strong. Okay, Tamil Nadu DMK regional party strong था, West Bengal में CPIM land reforms के वजह से वो भी बहुत strong था. Other than these 2, in all other states, the Congress started paying back the Janata government in the same way. The actions of both the Janata Party and Congress Congress governments has weakened the federal principle जो सेंट्रल में रहती है उसका डोमिनेशन ज़्यादा होना लगी और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट डम्मी बन गई. दैट मीन इट वाज अगेंस्ट टू द फेडरल प्रिंसिपल. फेडरल प्रिंसिपल क्या है, दो गवर्नमेंट्स को इक्वल पावर रहती एंड दे हैव टू वर्क इन कोऑर्डिनेशन. इट इज़ नॉट वन इज सुप्रीम एंड द अदर वन इज इन्फीरियर, इजंट इट. एक सुपीरियर है और एक इन्फीरियर नहीं होता. स्टेट गवर्नमेंट नीचा गवर्नमेंट नहीं है और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऊपर नहीं रहती. सो बोथ शुड वर्क इन कोऑर्डिनेशन. And we shall see about how the sad Shiromani Akali Dal also started fighting for the their authority over the state, even though they enjoy the majority in the assembly. And we shall see the other events which have taken place during this period in the next class, children. Thank you.